Yo, what's good, everybody? It's Chase. Alright, let's cover this Ethereum real quick. So, we put in a low, put in a high. That forms us a range. We run the high. What happens when we run the high? Well, when we run the high, we go to the low. Okay? So we just ran the low. What happens when we run the low? Well, we go to the high. Here's the thing, though. It's not always a straight path to the other side of the range. Okay, so what we're trying to figure out is what is the route that we're going to get to the other side of the range. Now, I posted something on Twitter, somewhat of a prediction, but really it's just an outline, right? I like to outline things because if it starts going my way, then I know that I'm in tune or in sync with the market, and sometimes that can have me put multiple winning trades and string them all together in a row. So that's really the point of those things. Alright, so what do I think, and how do we act, from here? So I see that, there was a lot of consolidation in here. Do these people get to enjoy the ride, so to say, all the way to the other side of the range? Typically not. Typically we're going to run the stops of this area. So all the people that were in here, where did they put their stops? Most likely put their stops below these lows. And we can see support here. Okay, flip to resistance here. We have the market structure level right here that we marked out in yesterday's video. And then we consolidate and push off. So I'd like to see this level potentially tested again, and that would run all the liquidity of this area. Before we go down there, it would be nice if we got a retest of this area. There is a low time frame market structure break that you could find in here around $604 or so, I believe. So that would be cool. The other opportunity there would be if we come up and run the high. So perhaps we could come up and run the high, and if the high gets run, and then on the retest, that would be a great high risk reward entry right there. That'll definitely be something I'll be watching for. Now, if we're slightly more bearish and we don't come up and retest this area, either the block that led to the down move, or the break in the market structure, or running the high, if we do none of that and we're a little more bearish than I expect, then and this is range wise, right? I'm not talking overall bearish like we're going to 400 or anything. I'm just talking about this small portion of price action within the range. So say we head down, right? What I'll be watching for is, like I said, a run of all this liquidity. Okay, so we take all that liquidity and we could either bounce from here, and I'd be watching for the bounce, or when I say watching for the bounce, it's more usually like I'm on the low time frame and I'm looking for a shifted market structure. Or what I could be looking for is a bounce and then a retest and run the low. And at that point, when we run the low, we know how to get in. We get in on the retest, stop loss below the low, and we'd be targeting the other side of the range. Okay, so I think that pretty much covers everything for this Ethereum range. If I had to throw out, just a raw prediction, I would say something like this: retest, come down, run all these stops, push all these people out of the market, let some of the bigger players refill bids. We come up, get rejected by the EQ, but not for long. Equilibrium here of the range, not for long, come up. We get back into this range for a sec, we pop above, and we probably do a quick run towards the range high at that point. And that would be how I'm planning to play this. All right, hopefully that helps, and talk soon. Peace out.